So this is the car without the mud guards or the rock guards or whatever you want to call it. As you can see, there's no protection, especially with these Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. When the car is going and I'm on a rocky road, I can literally hear the rocks just chipping away at my paint. You see how much my tire is poking? Like, there's that much tire exposed right there. So like, as soon as you drive over rocks, it's just gonna go all throughout your paint like that, and it's gonna scratch the crap out of your car. And then if we look over here, like my tire right here, my wheel is also poking out a little bit. So I'm getting that much exposed tire. So like when I'm going over rocks, this part right here is getting all scratched up. Luckily for me, there's no major damage to my paint yet, but in the future, if I were to drive on more rocky roads, then it's more likely for me to have paint chips. It's also really good to have during the winter time because of the salted roads and stuff, where they put like brine or like salt and all that stuff. So it's gonna help protect your paint. One of the reasons why I went with rock guards is because it's more subtle, like it's not that noticeable, whereas if I get mud flaps or mud guards, then it's gonna be more noticeable. So I just went with the subtle look. I didn't really feel that whole mud flap kind of look. So in this video, we're gonna be installing some rock guards for your 10th gen Honda Civic. So this is the box that it came with. I got this from ZL1 addons.com. So this is their packaging. No, I didn't get this from Chevy. This is their logo right here, and it just comes in this white neat box. ZL1 add-ons, and of course their website down here, and nothing else. So Aubrey's here to do the unboxing. Ready, Aubrey?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's a golf thing.
These are actually pretty small. Is that it? Oh my god, that's it?
I think that is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Only 2? Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
How about?
See, I knew there's more. So this is what you get. I'm assuming the bigger ones are for the back, and then the smaller ones are for the front. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, here is the packaging. ZL1 add-ons. And it says right there, the product utilizes factory mounting locations, so you don't really have to drill holes, so which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and install it into the car. For the installation, all you really have to do is just take off your factory screws. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and then take this thing off. I believe it's just a clip that you can access from the back and squeeze it to remove it. But I'm just gonna end up breaking this because I'm not gonna put this back on because this kit came with its own little screw that goes in there. So yeah, it's this, that, and these 2 down here. See how there's like a little thing right here? So this is where that plastic screw is gonna go into, and then these are your factory screws. So you basically just stick this on like that, and you just put the screw there, and then the 3 screws down there. It's pretty easy. Let's do it. Oh, and then for this installation, usually you'd have to take your wheel off so that you'll have enough space to get access to this right here. But I got one of these tools right here so that I can just unscrew it without taking my wheel off, which is super convenient. I'll be linking this tool down below in the description if you guys are interested. This is the plastic screw that these rock guards came with. It's this thing, so you just put this in right here and then push it in when you install this. Now the rough side is going to be facing outwards, whereas the smoother side is going to be facing inwards. So basically like that. And what I like to do is I like to start off with this plastic clip thing right here so that it'll hold this in place. So you're basically just gonna insert and push just like that. So now it's holding the rock guard into place, and all you have to do is just screw the Phillips screws back on and make sure that you align them in the holes. Hand tighten them first, and then when you're done, use your screwdriver. And that's how you do the front. So like I said, 3 screws and then that little push pin right there. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. This piece right here is for the back. It's a lot smaller. It's like half the size than the fronts. To install this, you just have to take the 2 Phillips screws off, and then there should be clips that you put onto this. So you put the clips here, these 2 right here, there's like slots for them, and then you're basically just gonna clip it onto the bumper so that it'll be stable. Go Aubrey, go! Go Aubrey, go!
There? Do I twist it this way?
Yep. There you go. Now you have to take it out. Oh, never mind. Look at that. Look at her go. A 9-year-old's doing this, guys. This kit does include a washer, and it also includes some clips that you're going to be using for the rear. So with this installation, you're going to use the washer, put it behind the rock guard, align it, and then get your screw, put it in like that. Make sure this little hook thingy is facing that, like towards the wheel. And now we're going to install. Once you tighten these 2, you're then going to take your clips and then you're going to clip the rock guard onto your bumper. So it'll look like this. And there you go. And then another one up here. There you go. Now it looks like that. Cool.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. And now it's installed. This is the car after we installed the rock guards, and as you can see, there's barely any difference. You can barely tell that there's anything even on the car. Just like what my niece said.
It feels like it didn't change that much. Like it doesn't look like anything happened.
That's because that's the point of these rock guards, because it creates just a subtle change in looks. Today's actually the perfect day to film because it had actually rained this morning, and believe it or not, these rock guards actually helped keep away all the rain, or you know, the water from the road from splashing down there. Because if we look over here, okay, usually this side right here would have a lot of watermarks from the rain, but this time there's barely anything. And because if we look over here, the majority of all the wet stuff got deflected by these rock guards. And of course, these tiny little rocks that are stuck to the wheel, to the tire, because these are summer tires and they're super sticky, so they tend to kick all that dirt and rock and whatever's on the road up and onto the paint. Now with these rock guards, it just deflects right off over here. So I love it, and I highly recommend for especially Type R owners to have one of these, because not only will it protect your paint, but like it also improves the looks, because yeah, you barely notice it, but when you do, it kind of looks nice actually. It doesn't look like an off-roading car or any of that stuff, but it just looks like it belongs on the car. This is my setup right now, just so that we can test out these rock guards. So it's currently raining, which is perfect because I want to see how the water is going to be repelling off of these rock guards. Now I have my GoPro facing the wheel or the rock guard, so that we'll see how exactly this deflects the rocks and all the other stuff. Hopefully this holds up. I'm going to be connecting this to my phone, that way I can make sure that this is still, you know, stuck onto my door. So we're gonna go, and it's already fall.